Episode 15, and it's Patty Mahomes, Brandon Marshall,
Is that it?
Mello. Who else is the number 15? I know Mello for sure. Old Mello, Prime Mello, Braid Mello. You
Braid
niggas
Mello.
think of 15s?
Vince Carter.
I forget this every single
Vince
week.
Carter. Yep. 15. Does 15 is like a
Tim
kind of like a
Tebow.
star-studded number, huh?
Look you.
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow of Florida, Bart Starr, Carmelo, Vince Carter, Thurman Munson,
Jokic.
Brandon Marshall. You said that already. Carlos Beltran,
Joker. Yep.
Al Horford on the Hawks, Mario
Alright.
Chalmers at Kansas,
Legend.
Earl Monroe in New York. That's about the last.
Oh,
Sergio
Carlos
Ramos.
Beltran.
I know him too, but you
Oh.
said no baseball people.
He was
The
15.
baseball people. Who's a star
Okay.
baseball player that's 15?
I
Is
said
it
no
Dodger
soccer.
player
I
that's
didn't say
15?
no baseball. I said no soccer.
Yeah,
I thought you
Noriega.
said no white men, no baseball. No.
Number is
soccer.
Mookie Betts.
You were
55.
15?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm tripping. Is he worth 50?
Y'all-
No,
How y'all week been?
He was all right.
how's your week?
My week been long as hell. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But you know, we here, man. I'm alive.
I like your shirt.
Blessed and highly favored. I appreciate that, man. You
What's
want to see the
that
bike? You want to see it from the back? You want to see it from the back, no more?
Hey, yo.
I mean, is there something different on there?
Yeah.
You wild. I'm about to be out of here early. Awesome.
What is that?
I don't know. He got
It's
potato
something.
internet connection.
It's like manga basketball. What is it though?
Oh yeah, it's just like a Nike like anime
Car-
type basketball shirt. I got a big ass back in case you couldn't tell, but I could turn it backwards. But it's just like a Asian nigga shooting a jump shot.
Somehow I
Basically,
missed it.
it's like an Asian nigga shooting a jump shot. Hi, like, get out of here.
I like what they did with the logo on the front.
Ooh, speaking of Asians and shooting basketball, anybody seen that Boogie movie yet?
Yeah, what movie?
No. Have-
Nobody?
Why would we watch that?
Is it at home release?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
What is it? What
Nobody
movie?
was gonna see that shit in theaters. Sounds like my neighborhood, maybe, but that's about it. Nah,
What the fuck? I don't even know what movie you're talking
You
about.
guys seen it? 'Cause I know Blake, you were talking about the Boogie movie with Pop Smoke in it.
Yeah, I'm not going to the theater, so unless it pops up like on one of the apps I have, I'm not really going to see it.
I'm gonna see if I can try to find the link for it. I'll see if I can
It's
find it.
available.
HBO
For rent.
HBO Max is
$6.
like the plug everywhere. HBO Max has some good
Yeah,
movies.
Like I'm saying, if it don't pop up on HBO, and I'm probably not going to see it.
I want to watch this shit. I just
You can
wanna
only rent $6. Definitely
That's
doesn't
why
seem
I
worth
haven't
it.
seen it.
Yeah.
see. What if it's
doesn't seem
fire
worth it.
though?
Do y'all do
It
that?
might
Do
be.
y'all like
I have. I definitely have. Yeah, I've done it before.
$6?
Yeah, I've done it for 20 before.
Jesus Christ! What movie did you
Renting
rent
or
for
you
$20?
buying it?
Renting. What did I rent
Hey,
for?
what you
20?
gonna rent for $20?
I don't know. I'd have to go through my phone.
Yeah,
and
you
I could tell
been
you,
some
but I've done
some
that before.
exclusive
But it's
shit.
just like going to the movie theaters.
This nigga
That's how I
rent Mario
like for
$40.
me and my wife to go
Yeah,
to the
you
movies.
seeing
it costs more
some,
than that,
huh?
So I don't really.
Yeah, it's like $22.
Yeah,
Like
same
11 a
price.
pop. Yeah.
Except you get to watch it at home.
And yeah, the snacks are free. I already bought them.
Yeah.
So
And no one's side-eyeing you when you put your hands on their pants. All right, anyway. Everybody see how their
Sheesh.
week was? Everybody's doing all right
Yeah,
today?
yeah. My week been alright, man. My
Yeah,
week been
it's been
a
cool,
little
man.
long. Yeah. What about you, Core?
Yeah, all right.
Shit, yeah, straight man, just back to work.
One of these weeks, Shakur's going to have something eventful happen.
Nah, I was in Hawaii last weekend, but that was cool.
How was it? Tell the people want to know. You was jumping in and out of the pod with Hamburglar Internet. We want to know how the trip was. You have a good time?
It was straight, man. I'll say this. If you broke, you don't need to be going on vacation. Niggas take 6-hour flights and go on a tropical island to put wicker basket chairs together. Niggas go home and sleep in the Airbnb like they sleeping on the side of the freeway. And don't want to
Jesus
spend money.
Christ.
Jesus Christ. Is somebody going to beat you up for saying this in public?
So I'm not saying names. I'll tell you guys everything. And then people don't want to chip in on the bottles you threw, and then they want to hold your bottle like Derrick Henry running through the A gap. Hold the bottle tight as fuck and never want to let it go.
Bark.
Hey, bro, let me see that bottle.
The moral of the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if people ain't trying to do shit, just get up and get on your own and take somebody with you, bro.
Did you sleep good
And
there?
I guess motherfuckers like that internet. Oh, yeah, I slept straight. I slept in a bed like an adult. Like a 29-year-old man that has a job. Like it's paid hourly.
You didn't wake up with no back spasms.
Nah, I don't gotta go to a
That's crazy.
chiropractor.
Said his
Yeah,
spinal
I don't
cord
need
is
to think this
solid.
Dog,
We about to lose 4 fans.
Nah, you should see how niggas was sleeping, bro. Shit
That
was
nigga
crazy.
sleep standing up in that motherfucker.
Niggas
Nigga
got-
was like, I am. You walk in there.
Bro, wow, you're a fucking idiot. Imagine putting two like wicker basket chairs together, Blake, and sleeping on your stomach.
Nah,
That sounds
you
like
said
7 to 7.
Because you know how the chairs got the arms part, so you know how there's like that gap. You know what I'm talking about? For like, yeah, but you got to put your
His
feet
arms
through
just
those.
through that.
Wait. You're not telling me that a nigga slept through the gaps of the chair, like the arm gaps.
Like the legs were
Shakur told me to
Like-
live like a pack of 5 gun, bro.
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
you
yeah.
mean-
Oh,
you mean
dude.
the nigga climb sleeping?
Yeah,
through
like
a
so to
hula
sleep
hoop?
on your stomach, like so obviously like your legs, you know, are gonna go through the parts. So your legs are going through the whole kind of like a
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This nigga sleeping spread eagle on some chairs.
Man, Shakur
Nah,
told me
niggas-
someone used their backpack as a pillow.
Niggas was
Dog.
packed. Niggas was packed in like
Oh,
hot
it's
shoes.
2021.
Niggas balling up laundry and pillowcases.
It's 2021, bro.
Nigga said I wore these yesterday. I'm gonna ball them up and use them as a pillow. Niggas got some
Nobody knows
thick
how to
ass
download
joggers. Niggas were joggers the day before, so it could be
Oh, you're
comfy the
stupid.
next
That's
night.
crazy.
But it sounds like
You
your week
gonna
was
buy
solid.
a
Shakur. You
plane
got-
fare and spend all that goddamn money to go sit on a porch.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
you-
weak as fuck.
Hey,
Fuck
bro,
outta here.
book 7 mopeds on your credit card. Yeah, sure.
I've got one. I've got one for you.
I will be riding around by myself.
Everybody said.
But
got
it sounds
to
like
see
you
it,
had
too.
a good. Your poor friend.
It was only it was a handful. I did go with some rich friends.
Did they? I want to. Damn, they literally traveled.
I don't know if there any of them are
Because
rich
of
as you
area.
guys. When I say you
Yeah,
guys,
see, I'm trying to be the brokest person on my vacation, not the richest. I want somebody to pay for me.
unless you go with Blake, that's not really gonna happen.
That's my guy.
Nah, the 2 times y'all been somewhere with me, I definitely wasn't spending it like that. So
It's true. But you just look cool, so we just assume you spending it like that. You got cool throwback jerseys and big muscles.
I
so
might,
we're like,
might
yeah,
have
it's my rich friend.
bought a round of drinks like once each time. That was it.
I think
Nah,
I'm done drinking for a little bit though. Honestly,
Too.
I'm at least take a couple weeks off.
Good for you,
I'm
living.
not drinking for.
All right.
Wait till you hear some of this. Wait till you hear my takes on Carl Nassib.
I can't. I was already. I'm not gonna.
Oh my god, I don't see how people like drink
Easily.
every day. It's crazy,
It's not hard if you're not trying to get.
Yeah, if you're doing it hard,
dude. I
like
thought like
that,
alcohol was like delicious as a kid, because you know you see like people like alcoholics. So I was like, damn, like that shit must be good as hell if you're willing to just like throw your life away and drink this shit every day and spend all your money on it. And then you taste this shit.
That's a whole nother thing. That's
That's
a
what I
whole nother thing.
Yeah, that's a
to
bit
be an
different.
alcoholic versus like just drinking every day. That's a whole
Yeah.
other thing.
Drinking
I
every day
think-
is like smoking cigarettes every day. You just taking an edge off.
coworker of mine. I used to work with this guy. I
Mm.
think he was. I think he was an alcoholic because like I went and partied with them one weekend. I never partied with them, and we drank that whole night. And this fucker woke up at like 9 a.m. pouring the fuck up, ready to go again. And then we ended up going to work that. And this fucker was at work like drunk as hell, bro. But it was literally like he had just kept drinking and drinking and drinking. I don't.
It's
That's-
one
mental
thing to
state.
like be done with all your shit after you get home from work every single day and like you pour yourself, and that's that. It's another thing like
I'm
when
talking
you're
about getting
drinking and it's
hammered
like
every
it's
day.
impairing your. No, it's impairing your ability to do other shit. That's like when you have a problem.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what
when
I'm talking about.
when you drank so much the night before that you're like going to work drunk and shit like that. That's like addiction. That's alcoholism. Like that.
Y'all
That's
ever
when
went to
you're
work
fucked
drunk
up.
before?
Of course.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Who
I've
hasn't?
never been responsible. No.
The night after,
You
the
don't-
night when you got when I left you at that party, Tonio, when I had my first day at work at REI, I went to work drunk.
You went to
All right,
That was your first day at work.
first day?
First day is wild.
Yeah, that was my first.
Oh,
that was
when
my
I
first day.
slept in the bubble Chevy. When I slept in the bubble.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Mhm.
right.
For going to
Why do I remember Blake's exact tweet? Blake tweeted Prince and was like, "Yeah, Prince." He said, "Tonio them slip in the whip. I'm on my way there. I'll let you." Some shit like that. I can see Prince being livid. Like, what the fuck? Sleep in the whip at a house party? Oh, shout out Blake, man. We met a better rapper that night. I never forget that. Blake don't remember this. We met a better rapper and Blake was literally there like Tay-Rock.
What?
I kind of do.
I'm hyping him.
I remember they had Bud Light Lime Maritas in there. Not Lime Maritas, Bud Light with lime before the Lime Maritas.
Ahead of your time ass party.
I think I know anybody was gonna say they went to work drunk.
Were that in Spanish?
I definitely-
You.
Yeah, I mean, if you're an adult with a job, especially jobs where you got to wake up at 7, 8, 9 o'clock, like it's not hard to like, yo, we went way too hard last night, but I gotta go to work. So
Because a hangover is you still being drunk. It's just you don't really equate it to that. But that's what
Exactly.
that is.
Oh, yeah. I was drunk as hell at stocking the bread at Walmart for friends one morning.
that wasn't even a real job.
It was like 6 a.m. I'm like, man, I'm drunk as fuck.
How'd you get to Walmart?
I drove.
He called an Uber and put all the bread in the
Nah,
back.
because
Hey, my man.
I think it was me and Diggy. It was me, Diggy, and somebody. I think we was in Seattle.
Damn, you implicating niggas.
This was
He
like
dropped
what
it.
2013, 2014. We were up in Seattle for
Like
for New Year's.
It was like 1997.
Nah, yeah, we was up in somewhere, and then he just like fucking ditched me in Seattle. So I was just by myself like 4 or 5 hours, just kicking with like just random people, and it was out there for New Year's. And then I think my shift started at 6. I think I got home at like 3:30, 4 o'clock. And then when I woke up, I'm like, damn, I'm definitely still tipsy, but I cannot get to work. But like this, like, I was probably drunk. I was definitely like a little tipsy, but like, see, you know how when it's hella early on Pack Highway, there's nobody on the road, so I just had to drive in a straight line. But I would never do something like that. That's hella irresponsible.
Cap.
Charlie, what about you? When you
Nah,
get
man, hey man, drunk driving. That's
So it's been plenty of times. I don't got a good story for it. There's been plenty of times. Niggas been out drinking the night before, and it's like, well, look like we back to the crib in the morning, back to the gig in the morning.
hey, what's
Hell
your?
no.
I still think my funniest day ever drinking with me and you got drunk on 6th Ave. I swear that's the funniest day I've ever had drinking.
We don't got to talk about that.
Dawg, that shit was funny.
We don't got to talk about that. All right, fellas.
I rode on the track stance and ran off, and I had to see him the next day.
I'll start it off with this week. The Olympics basketball team, they completed their roster. I'll just read it off for you guys real quick. We got KD, Dame, Brad Beal, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Zach LaVine. For some reason, Kevin Love is on this team. Bam Adebayo, Draymond, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, Jeremy Grant. You guys think that's a gold medal team? I think it's a gold medal team.
For sure.
You could lose like half of them.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, that's Kevin Love, Jeremy Grant, Draymond could all not be there easily and still be a gold
You
medal
could
team.
have Kevin Harden and Kevin Durant and James.
I agree. You think you think any of the three of us with KD and James Harden could go out there and put up a fight? I think I can give them some defense.
They inbound the ball, one of them would get trapped, and then they have to pass to us.
And then we're getting trapped and we're just throwing that bitch up.
Fucking
Yeah,
turtle,
no,
man.
that's not a.
Got that
You're gonna need some more. But I'm saying you could drop a tier or two on everybody else, and you'd still be
For
fine.
sure.
It's definitely better games than I expected on that list, though.
Hell yeah. I kind of thought so. I didn't think any of the people that made it to like deep into the playoffs would go. I wasn't expecting KD. I wasn't expecting Booker to go. Booker still fucking playing. He committed. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that's a. They only really have one big, but I feel like when you get onto those Olympic stages, the bigs get smaller for the most part when it's those Euro bigs, or if they're not
the
smaller,
best
they're just
opportunity to tamper.
That's true. That's
Only
true.
comes around once every 4 years.
Damn, we could have.
Who's he bringing back? Y'all gonna end up
Dame.
trading for Draymond if you sit out Caruso.
He's just gonna be the middleman to Dame. Like, yo, hey, Bron said this. Okay, I'll be
Hell
back.
nah. Y'all gonna
Okay,
trade
Bron said
KCP and Kuzma for Draymond and be sick.
Hey, I will personally fly to your house and beat your fucking ass if that happens. Don't put that negative energy in the air. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's
Nasty bitch.
Bron getting 3-on-1, trying to kick the ball out.
Is you finished or are you done? You finished or you done?
I would hate that into his career, I swear.
Oh my god, I'd kill myself. Self-harm would be immediate. Hey, so who do you guys think?
KD, James Harden.
James Harden's not on the team.
Oh, KD, James Harden still starting because he's going to show up later.
He probably will show up late.
Devin Booker.
If they make it to the finals, I don't think he's gonna play.
You don't think Dame's gonna start?
I think
No.
I think Devin Booker will play.
Even if they go to the finals?
Is this what
Yeah.
the Yahoo link is? Is this the roster?
Yeah, I think the starting lineup would be Dame, Devin Booker, Dame,
This
Bradley
ain't as good as I
Beal,
thought.
Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, Bam Adebayo.
It's a whole lot of third or second best people on their team on this roster.
Why do I feel
Yeah,
like
they-
Draymond? Why do I feel like
They
Draymond might
got
start?
Hey, Jeremy Grant's going to start.
I can see it. I can see him starting out. Yo, they got just need a bunch of second and thirds.
All right, I got you right here. So it's going to be Damian Lillard, probably probably Drew Holiday at the 2, Kevin Durant at the 3, Jeremy Grant at the 4, Bam Adebayo at the 5.
You think so? You think Jason Tatum, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker?
I think there's going to be a reason for it, and then that
Sure.
bench lineup is just going to slaughter everybody because nobody's starting lineup is fucking with ours.
Yeah,
Nobody's bench is coming like
nah.
close.
that would be the dumbest. And Zach LaVine, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, and Bradley Beal on your bench is incredible.
Are you
Absolutely
from the
incredible.
white skin mob in off the bench?
Holy
Oh my god!
Holy shit! Nah, that'd be
The white
nasty.
skin mob, Kevin Love and Draymond.
All right.
The lights.
No, that's a gold medal. That's a gold medal.
Where's
Especially
Kevin Love
if-
in this rotation? He's like the last man on the roster.
Yes.
He's there.
The last man coming off the bench. He's
Yes.
a big man though,
Draymond-
so he might be.
I think-
he might be.
I feel like
This
they're
is
probably going to fill
Popovich
in
too,
some,
ain't it? So
I feel like
you
they're gonna
have
fill
to
in
play
some more
defense to
spots.
play for Popovich.
they'll fill in some more slots. There'll be some more people added to this. I'm sure another big.
Will there? 12 people. There's already 12 going. You need
I
more?
feel like they usually do like 15 or something like that,
Oh,
or at least
Somebody
that
drop out.
they'll have.
Yeah.
I had some UConn players.
Oof.
That was the wrong
Probably.
team. My bad.
Yeah, I would say I don't know if there's any UConn players. Hashim to beat. Where are you at?
Andre Drummond with the UConn.
Yeah, he's not playing on the Olympic team, bro.
You don't think so? He's a
This
big
would be the team he makes, though.
He's barely a. Yeah, it would be.
No, like,
What about Kimba? Can Kimba play?
No, he was
No.
talking about because they're talking about the UConn players just get favoritism because Gino's the coach. They wouldn't actually do this for this team.
Oh,
Sure
yeah,
looks
he
like
was,
it.
I didn't know he was the coach.
He coaches everything.
They said Diana Taurasi's chest is cracked in half and she's on the roster.
Bro, I was looking, and then after they said that, it's like, yeah, she's expected to return to play in like 5 days from now or something like that. It's like, how is she confirmed from the Olympic team and she ain't played in a month? And a cracked sternum, you don't want to go
Cracked
there. You don't
sternum,
wanna fly
Diana
with
Taurasi is a cracked
sternum.
sternum. And they were talking
fuck?
about like Stewie got added to the team like out of college without playing in a WNBA game, and like I think it was Onika and Gumake
That's
could
cute.
not get on the roster for the life of her, even though
Yeah.
she's been like putting up crazy numbers in the WNBA.
Candace
y'all
Parker
talking about?
can't either.
Candace
Oh,
Parker.
you're talking
WNBA.
about-
I know whenever I see like any of their scores, they be beating bitches by like 80 points and shit. I'm like, dog.
That didn't sound
Beating
fun.
other teams.
Huh? Nah, yeah, they be
Yeah,
fucking
you good.
hard. Are they gonna add any of the cute new chicks that got drafted to the what's up with that chick from the
You should go look. You should go look.
Is Candace Parker on the Olympic team? She's cute.
Who's-
I can- and she's
who's
good.
that?
That's what the whole thread was about. You should go back and read it, bro.
And Maya Moore. Maya Moore's sexy too. Shout out to her for getting niggas out of prison.
Real queen.
Definitely talking
Yeah.
about people's basketball ability.
Maya Moore should be on that team. Is she?
Who's the starting five on the women's team?
She hasn't
didn't
played in like
look.
3
You said you
years,
didn't look.
3 or 4 years.
A skillet, a spatula.
Whisk. Yeah. A small forward stating 2 inches.
Nah, man, nah. Shout out to them. They gonna win gold.
Are y'all gonna be?
Are you
Is there,
finished or are you done? You guys are done? Okay. What do you guys think? We talked last and we hadn't moved into any of the conference finals. So we got Philly got the fuck up out of here by Trae Young and them. And Trae blew the doors. I won't say blew the doors. They beat the Bucks that first game and they're getting smoked right now. And then we had the Clippers.
the Hawks.
The Hawks are down by like 40.
The Hawks.
Yeah, they're getting smoked right now. This getting over.
And then the Clippers made it to their first
The
conference
conference
finals
finals.
over the Jazz.
And finally fighting back down 0-2 like Clipper fashion.
Facts.
Yeah,
I
they
saw
look
something-
they look good though.
I think it was I don't know if he tweeted it or if he like said it to a reporter, but Paul George was talking about he's wanted to play with Reggie Jackson. I guess they go back. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, they like to mention it a lot. That's like his best friend in the league. Like they're super close off the
I
court.
wonder how that happened. Like, is Reggie Jackson from LA too or something? Or
No, I don't
think
think
also.
so. Yeah, I don't really know how that happens either. They just mention it very matter of factly of that they're really good friends. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, and they said it like we're supposed to know that. I guess you did know that though, but I had no idea.
Yeah, no, they say it so frequently, and I've been hearing it since Reggie was in. Like anytime he'd play him, yeah, he's born in Italy and went to high school in Colorado, and then went to Boston College. So I'm not really sure
Maybe it's some AAU shit. or
where
something.
they cross. I'm really it must be because I'm not really sure. He really liked hot niggas. Let's kick it.
It's like, yeah, Bobby's locked up, but can you hang out with me? Nah, but it's been surprising for sure though. I mean, like Trae Young has definitely put himself up every single time. Like you think like, oh, okay, well it's probably ran out. This team keeps firing back, keeps answering back. Doesn't matter what they do to him. He goes for 40 plus in your face. Kayvon Herter is I guess what they call him when he's playing well.
Yeah.
Or Kavon, that's what they call him. He's been balling. John Collins been balling. Like everybody's
John
just
Collins
been
been
balling.
playing.
That team's been like the biggest surprise of the
It's interesting to see them playing this well because they lost Cam Reddish and then they lost DeAndre Hunter again. It was like, oh, they won't have any of the wing defense they need. They're not going to do shit, and they have seemed perfectly fine. So to think they're down two of their best wing players and hooping like this, I don't really think most sports have carryover from year to year. Like the year before don't mean too much, but it'll be interesting to see this team fully healthy. I'm assuming Nate McMillan will be back as the coach, so it'll be interesting to see how they build off of if they either make it to the finals, win the finals, or even if they get bumped out of this round. Like this is way further than they expected to be.
And I'll say, like, if it was not for the Hawks existing, the Suns would definitely be my biggest.
For sure.
They keep answering the call, being without Chris Paul and Devin Booker stepping up, DeAndre Ayton stepping up, Bridges, all their guys, just like Cameron Payne for sure, like everybody coming through and like playing above their level, probably to their level, just like we just didn't know or whatever. I didn't know. Maybe I was asleep. That's been incredible. And then Paul George answering it too, like when shit gets on the line, like he turns it on and becomes that guy again. Like
he for real seems to do the best when he's not with another. Like when he's by himself, it seems like he's at his best. When he's got someone else,
when things are at a tipping point too, he seems to answer it. That's because like I guess this is the third straight series they've won a game 3 when down 0-2. Like and it's always like a big something for sure.
Yeah. A real shame if he could turn it on a little sooner, but whatever.
Did they ever like give out the full information on Kawhi's injury?
No. They just announced that he's out for the next game. They say knee. I actually have that. He is like, I feel like he is the most unbothered, like self-caring person ever when it comes to injuries. Like shit that other guys would like, oh, ACL sprain, which is what they called it. Like, oh, my team's down 0-2. I gotta go out there and play. I gotta go try to do something. He's like,
worth it.
Yeah, I'm probably not coming back. Like, you can probably just write me off for the rest of the playoffs. When he had that quad injury, he's like, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take the season off. It's clearly paying off because every time he comes back, the nigga looks nice as hell. But it's kind of refreshing to not be so wrapped up in, like, you got to leave it all out there and give it up for your team and put everything on the line, blood, sweat, and tears type shit. Like, no, I'm going to play for y'all when I'm healthy. When I'm not healthy, I'm not out there. Like, same thing with going to a regular nigga job. Like, yo, I'm not feeling good. I'm not coming to work.
Yeah, that type of mentality like cost us a year. Like it's definitely good. It's 2 years of Klay Thompson damn near now. So you don't
not necessary at all. And every time he is healthy, I feel like if it was an ACL tear, they would have told us. But I mean, I feel like ACL sprains are obviously bad, and it leads to the risk of you tearing it, which is probably why he's just not going to play the rest of the playoffs or at least this series. Which is they're probably also just like, day to day, we'll see if he decides to play because they're hoping that one day he's like, all right, I'm ready. It's a game 7, like I'm gonna come out. But shit, I'm happy he's not. And I was thinking about Philly, them getting gotten up out of here by Atlanta, and the focal point of that has been Ben Simmons and his treatment afterwards and his lack of doing anything productive on the offensive end. And I started to think Philly might be the problem. Like, obviously there's something going on with him too, but I'm thinking of like how they got Markelle Fultz in and he immediately like got the yips and couldn't play anymore. Ben Simmons seems to like somehow get over time. And I've been thinking like, damn, like how is Ben not learning to shoot threes? And then you think of when Markelle Fultz had that like hitch in his jumper, there was videos coming out in the like closed practices. And we're seeing videos of him like bricking threes or airballing threes. So Ben's probably got to be thinking a little bit like, yo, I'm not safe here. I can't just come in here and like try shit out and see how it works without like stuff getting leaked out. I'm wondering.
My bad.
No, you're good. I don't know if I don't know if he'll leave there and go drastically better. Something the building can get through to him at all.
They said what's his name got he was like some kind of off-road
dirt bike accident
or a dirt bike accident, and he might have like some nerve damage for a little bit. But there's a bunch of weird stuff because he looked fine when he was playing with Orlando. But I do think like he got in some kind of accident.
Looked great.
No one else that like had a problem like developing there, like underperformed themselves. It's literally just been this one guy.
No, they got a rookie Zaire Smith that they traded for Mikal Bridges, who almost died his first year there. Like they've had.
Is that like on them though, or is that just like some weird shit?
Yeah, the doctors like injected him with some shit, or didn't know he had like a nut allergy or something that he had disclosed to them, and he ended up losing like 40 pounds his rookie year there.
Okay, I
and
mean, but
that
like
in-
it's still like one-off thing for basketball.
sure. It's just it's one-offs that you guys keep getting guys in there that don't pan out or end up being worse there than they are other places. I don't know.
Do they keep doing it though?
Yes,
Like what name the
I
other
just
one?
gave you 3.
I said like Fultz got into like an accident though, and Ben Simmons like he wasn't good at shooting before he got there, but he's
Sure, but
developed
like,
everywhere else since then.
and can't develop that one part of his game at all.
But he said he
Markel,
wouldn't. Like he said he wouldn't.
isn't that part of the team and the coaching to get
You
past
can't
that?
make somebody do something.
You
Yeah, you
definitely can. You
You can't put a
absolutely
gun
can.
to his head.
No, you
man.
can't.
Are you high? What? Yes, you can.
Okay.
Hey, we need you to work. Hey, I'm your coach, and I need to coach you on this thing.
I'm not gonna
just
do it,
saying,
but let me go out here and play all NBA defense and make all-star
yeah.
teams
So
still. So are you
cool,
gonna
you're
sit
right.
me?
Let's give you $100 million over 5 years. I got you.
Are you gonna sit me? Are you
Sure.
gonna cut me?
You're not developing in a productive way. Clearly, they were sitting him in the fourth quarters of games this year. Like, yes, they're gonna.
No, they
sit
weren't
you.
sitting him for the season though. They weren't putting like a regular point guard. They weren't playing George Hill over him. Was what I'm saying. Like for the
Sure.
season because he can
I
shoot.
forgot the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just seeing a team run through all them high draft picks and getting Joel Embiid and nothing else to show for it, just seems a little funny in the light. Just an observation. They don't got to be correct, but I can't keep blaming every player. Like you keep getting everybody in here and either can't develop guys, they get worse when they're there.
It's really just this one. It's just this one.
Yeah, just Ben Simmons, and he's
It's
not
really
bad.
just Ben Simmons.
They tanked their way to all them top draft picks and none of them worked
They
out.
did. No, I mean, Michael
Yeah,
Carter Williams wasn't rookie of the year, but he wasn't going to be the final point guard for them because Ben Simmons is a better prospect. Marco
been
Fultz is
good
a better
elsewhere.
prospect.
Nerlens been good elsewhere.
Yep,
Markel's
but they
been
didn't.
good elsewhere.
Nerlens, they got rid of him to because he didn't fit with Joel. Like you don't play like another 5
Shit,
next to Joel.
Nobody fits with Joel, clearly.
Tobias Harris does.
Barely.
Not barely. Definitely not barely. The only
Barely.
thing about him is his contract. It's absurd, but he's played extremely well there.
No, yeah. Why Harris be hooping?
Okafor is like 6 years to the league too late. Like that wasn't going to be the thing anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see what they do with what they do with Ben Simmons and who they get in there and how they make it shake. But it seems like shit keep not shaking. Got rid of Jimmy too early somehow.
He asked out, wasn't that?
What was going on that the nigga decided to ask out?
The same thing that got him out of Minnesota, probably. Like he seemed to have, like want a certain fit that he wasn't finding anywhere except Miami, which was known for having a very hard line system.
So he just got bad luck on choosing personalities that don't fit in the building.
I don't know.
Also,
I mean, they made the Eastern Conference Finals like what, twice now or once?
no.
Yeah, they did. That's Kawhi the shot that bounced in for the Raptors to go to the finals. That was against them.
Oh, I thought that sent the Raptors to the Eastern Conference Finals. Okay, so they got there once and they've been bounced by.
They've been in the second round a few times.
The Boston team that was too early, and an Atlanta team that no one saw getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not great. Not great. Okay, I guess I'll move us to the next one. Boston hired Udoka out of the Nets.
Did that actually happen?
Yeah, he's officially hired.
So
I'm less concerned about him being a black coach. You guys think we'll get Nia Long on TV like twice a week now?
At
national games. Just
I
show her
didn't know
feet.
That was they were together. I know that.
Yeah, that's his wife.
I think it's a
That's
show.
kinda-
Hey, that might have been who she was watching running when I saw her. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, you did say that. Yeah, that would make sense. I think they've been together since like 2015.
Could have been like a family member or something. Yeah.
But yeah, man, shout out to Boston hiring their first black coach in team history.
Yeah, the first.
Jay Williams then responding with, "I got hacked." I could never imagine a hacker being like, "Yeah, man, congrats to the first black person ever." That's what I wanted to tweet. I hacked your account to tweet this in the middle of the day. Of all the things I could do with this very poppin' account.
You know, I was looking at that for a long time, and I thought like he just like spilled the beans early, but then I like just literally right now as we're sitting here, I remember the reason that I thought that he might have been wrong was that I know Bill Russell was a player coach somewhere, but I didn't know if it was there or not.
It was there.
This is about Doc Rivers. Oh, it was there too.
Yeah, they said that 5 rings that Boston has have come under a black coach, and they had. I think Casey Jones was a coach there too, also very very black.
Yeah.
R.I.P. No, that was funny, but yeah, it's shit. All the pictures are in black and white. But yeah, you know, shout out to Boston making their move. Brad Stevens replacing himself with a clearly superior man. And then I guess that goes into 3 of the 4 coaches left in the Final Four right now are black coaches. James Jones just won Executive of the Year as a former player. All black coaches and former players. Do you guys think that'll have any impact on like former players? Probably. I don't think so, but former players getting more shakes at like front office roles, coaching roles, kind of deals. Just seeing how successful they've been.
Having a good run at it right now, so it could definitely help.
Yeah, he's Executive of the Year, and off of like he was playing 4 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I feel like the NBA does a pretty good job of it.
It won't be like the NFL.
Control.
It won't be like the NFL.
The NFL, that's the example of like shit that's fucked up. Is when the only minority person.
They don't have nothing like that in the NBA, right? Just only in the NFL, the Rooney Rule.
They don't need it. They don't need it.
No, they're for sure. I don't even want to go like literally does the bare minimum. I'm just hoping to see more black coaches in head coaching positions in the NBA or women coaches. They're interviewing a couple women for this year.
The NFL interviewed us just to get past that rule. I guarantee if we put in like a
come on in, come in.
Shit, I lied on everything.
Devontae could acting job in the NFL just to say that you got coaching experience, right? Yeah, we'll try it out.
He fired on Hard Knocks first episode.
The coach gets fired
by a player.
Oh my God.
Yo, coach, this is Tom Brady. They told me to come in here and tell you it's a wrap, bro.
You come in, JJ Watt is sitting on your desk.
A coach telling me they're fired would be hilarious.
And then we got a little coach shaky uppy also, Rick Carlisle to Indiana.
Damn, if only Tonio was here.
Yeah, real shame. What kind of internet this brother got? Nothing. You got nothing?
Yeah, I got nothing. I can't think of the. I had a long day.
We can circle back. I'm sure he won't. Carlisle, Indiana, which I feel like that team has a good roster. They were a little injured this year. So I'm interested to see what he could do with them. I feel like he can get them into the playoffs for sure.
It'll be interesting because, like it said, like the main complaint of a hard ass of a coach on them, like and that's the same thing that people in the roster didn't gel with that. And Carlisle is known for like being maybe the most like hard ass coach in the league. So we'll see how that.
It's always interesting when you hear like in any sport the like this coach is too hard or this coach is too lax. At what point, like a coach like Nate who has plenty of success or a coach like Carlisle who has plenty of success, should you start shaping your roster to match that coach's personality? Or do you just like throw pieces together, hope it works, and hope he changes his mind? I think it's on the coach, obviously, to change their approach. You can't just be a dickhead to everybody and expect it to work. It's been working out fine. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
You definitely got to, as a GM, draft the best players available. You don't draft the guy that's going to get along better with your coach because you can get rid of the coach. Because if it's fucked up because of the coach, you're going to get fired too. So
yeah, which is funny. Going back to the NFL, it seems like that's what a lot of NFL teams do. It's like, well, our coach does this, so we got to draft guys that do this instead of saying like, hey, coach, you should probably just adjust to what the fuck I give you because I'm looking for the best players. Period.
Yeah. That's why a lot of times when a new coach gets tired, like they'll clear house like that. Like they'll get the quarterback that, even if that person has a better value than whatever they get rid of,
what they're gonna bring in.
It's like my job's on the line, bud. I'm not about to play this.
Not at all.
That was the Arizona shit, like how they had Rosen, and then obviously Kingsbury like knew about Kyler Murray and kind of had a little
been looking at Kyler for years.
Yeah, like,
and Rosen seems like the perfect do that like early move on from like, yo, you fucking stink. I'm not about to come in here with you. Like we have an opportunity to move on. I'm out of here as soon as I can. I'm not fucking around.
I liked him coming out.
I still like him. Where did Chris Sims have him on his
he did. He talks about like he was always like way lower than him. I can look. What year was that?
No, that makes sense. I didn't. Yeah,
18?
I don't want to get in the job for the talk, but yeah, 17. I feel like maybe 18. Then we had Jason Kidd officially brought in to coach Dallas.
Yeah,
which will be interesting. He hasn't really been good anywhere else, so it'll be interesting to see if he's good on the third go around. Not great roster. This is where, I definitely wish Tony was here to talk to us about that.
Okay. So my bad. So he just on his rookie rankings, like for rookie quarterbacks of the 2018 class, Rosen was like that's not 5 out of the top 40 in the league. That's like just the 5 of 5.
Oh, well, 5 of 5 of the quarterbacks
of the rookie quarterbacks. Yeah, okay. He had him at last place.
That sounds right because it was what Josh Allen, Lamar,
No.
Baker,
Rosen was in the top 3.
Sam Darnold. Okay, I'm tripping. That was Darnold.
Yeah,
not.
this is Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Baker.
Yeah, it makes sense. I feel like it made a lot of sense that most people had Josh Allen as the worst because nothing about him said he was going to be this nice. But yeah, Josh Rosen clearly the worst out of that group of kids. My brother stinks.
Yeah.
I'm still holding.
I only hold out hope to. Yeah,
He might be what is in spring football league shit that's on FS.
He might be on his 5th team in Edmonton.
I hope he.
You just go play in Canada or some shit.
They got talent up there. it ain't.
Yeah.
You can't just go up there because you got a name. You gotta actually be able to play too.
I'm telling you, man, you can do it. I believe in him.
All right, so Saskatchewan Rough Rider.
I want to hold off on this fix my life shit until we can get Tonio back in here.
Yeah, we can always put that off till Tonio.
Yeah, I'll just text him. Any other NBA news this week? Ben Simmons stinks. Some new coaching position.
I can do trivia with you guys to pass time.
Let's do it.
What kind of trivia?
Playoff trivia.
Playoff trivia. So basically, what I did is I took 2 players from every single remaining team and made some trivia questions about them.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna preface this by saying like these are not things that I would have known beforehand. So it was really just gonna be a little bit of guessing. So we'll start it off here. What do you gentlemen think PJ Tucker's career high in points
in a season or a total points?
Single game. These are all single game unless I say otherwise.
37.
37.
I was gonna say like 29 because I feel like he's made like 6 or 7.
Final. It's final.
Yeah, 28, 29, 29.
24.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's way lower than I thought. I just thought, oh shit, he's hit 5 threes and somehow made it to the line.
Okay, I was going to ask you, like, what did you think he went to what bag did he go into to get 37?
Yep. No, I don't think there was any bag. I think James Harden kept finding him in the corner open. He drove a couple times and got to the line and was like, oh shit, PJ Tucker at 37.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen him dribble with the basketball.
I've seen him dribble in Milwaukee's first game in this against Atlanta. He got somebody up in the air and like spun past them. And you could tell when he got around on the spin, he was like, what the fuck did I just do? Because he wasn't for the layup, but airballs the layup. He airballed the layup. You know he was not ready for that at all.
You think he'd be like fucking people up in open runs like in the summer?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. No, in the open runs, no. If he gets like
wide, the NBA open runs, okay.
No, I don't think he does. I think he's playing great defense and shooting corner threes. I'm just out here working on my game, bro.
He's pacing the court.
Yeah, I'm out here working on my game. I know he's going to them NC State runs with like Dennis Smith Jr. probably fucking him up.
Oh my God, no!
Hey, J. Cole, bring that ass.
He probably
PJ Tucker be looking for J. Cole on the court.
Switch.
J. Tucker probably.
That's terrible. Okay.
Bullshit.
No,
he probably got him together.
He's not giving us any Pascal Siakam tape. Period.
All right. I'm on to the next one. This is also a Bucks player. What is the most 3-pointers that Giannis has made in a single game, and how many shots did he take?
Oh, I know it's 5. It's 5.
Against the Lakers?
I think so. He took 13. No, he took 12.
5 or 11 against LA. That's my guess. I want to say it's that game.
You have 15. It was.
I'm pretty sure.
So you guys both got it on the 5. It was 8 shots, so he was efficient as fuck that night.
I knew it. It was against the Lakers, right?
I don't know. I didn't save that.
I feel like it was that game.
I remember watching that game, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening, bro?"
Giannis can shoot threes. He's about to be the greatest player of all time now. And that,
for sure.
I felt like he was efficient as fuck.
Okay. What is the most free throws that Trae Young has attempted in a game?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say 26. 26.
I was gonna say 24.
Yeah, you guys are both over. Not by a lot though. It's 21.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Neighborhood.
21.
I didn't save any of the game information, so I can't tell
you. Wait, Blake said neighborhood with a Seattle hat. Our podcast about to be the Crip Central all of a sudden.
Oh shit!
If 60 people want to come listen to us,
I dare you.
I dare you.
I dare you to tell a friend, coward.
Tell your neighbor.
Yeah.
I
want no more smoke.
Yeah, y'all probably shouldn't play around like I.
Yeah, I want
I'm over here.
more smoke.
Okay.
Like here's a neighborhood crib.
Oh, all right. Oh, that was
You got the hat.
Man.
All right.
No, I don't.
Cap.
Come back. I got more questions. Let's go. All right.
Because
What's the most field goals that Lou Williams has attempted in a game?
23.
30. Fuck.
God damn, that's hella shot. God damn, Tyrell.
Nigga, I said 2 more shots than you. Suck my dick.
No,
Oh,
you said 20 something.
35.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say.
That's hella. God damn.
Wait, so what do you have?
I said 23.
I said 33.
Okay, it's
He
33.
played on those-
It is 33.
Damn, he shot that many times in the game.
You know how many bad? He was on some bad
Oh,
Lakers
off the-
teams.
Dog, off
He
the
was on some
bench.
bad Philly team. No, he wasn't always off the bench. When
He
he
got
played
the
for the
15-point
Lakers, he
game in his
started.
career. Oh yeah, and that too. Yeah, I forgot he was on the Lakers. I forgot he was out there.
He started for the Lakers. I know he was jacking shit. That's where Jordan Clarkson got it from. He played for Philly. I know he was jacking shit there.
So this
Let's go.
one, okay. So now we're on to the Suns now. We just finished the Hawks. What is the most 2-point field goals Chris Paul has attempted in a game?
Holy fuck.
All right, say that again. How many what?
What is the most 2-point field goals Chris Paul has attempted in a game?
19. No, 24? I'm going to say 24.
I said 25.
25. It's 26. That's hella fucking shots below the 3-point line.
That's hella shot. And if you think about when he was in, threes were like, niggas don't be taking threes like that.
Yeah, they weren't hot yet.
It makes sense. Damn, we were both hella close. That's funny.
No, yeah, that is funny.
That's crazy though.
I still can't believe
All
Lou
right,
Williams.
this is another high point one. What do you say? The 33 field goals from Lou Williams is insane. No coach goes into a game and says, "We need this tonight."
And now I wonder if that was his 50-point game. That was a game where he had 31.
I don't think it was the 50-point game either.
Probably not. Probably not.
He had 35 on 33.
Nigga, 18. It was a game coming off the bench.
Yeah, you played 24 minutes or some shit.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
It's a chucker.
Jacking up that many shots. In
All right,
44 minutes
all
is insane. Holy shit. That's funny. So I'm about to
Okay.
cry, bro.
What is Jay Crowder's career high in points?
36.
Okay. This is another person I haven't seen dribble before.
God damn it. Now that got me rethinking. I just
No,
know
it's fine.
I know I've seen him hit like 6 threes in a game.
Yeah, it's always that. It's like the
I'm
catch
gonna say-
thing.
I'm gonna say 29. That seems more reasonable.
Okay.
At 25.
25. It's 30. It's 30.
Okay.
It was probably a 3-point thing though. It probably was that.
Yo,
It's gotta be.
I laugh every time I watch a Suns game since he's went there, because thinking of like Devin Booker put 70 on the Celtics when he was there, and he was on Instagram commenting like, "Y'all niggas lame as hell," and now that's his teammate. He be hyping that nigga up like, nah. But it's funny because when Jay Crowder played with LeBron, you could tell that nigga did not fuck with him. He did not like that nigga at all. Like, yo, man, this nigga's a bitch. I fuck with Deshaun Stevenson. Fuck this nigga, bro.
Isn't that wild? Like there's multiple jobs like this in the NBA where you're the guy that stands in the corner and just guards the other team's best player, right? But
Yep.
there's like no path to the NBA where that's what you're doing the whole entire time on the way up, like where
Yep.
you don't really like have offensive ability to go past people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do
And
that
I'm sure-
and get there.
I'm sure if we find like high school tape,
It's killing
it's
them.
like, oh, he's a power forward and giving you 35 and 20 every night.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
stupid shit like that. Like, and it's crazy to think of making that transition from like, hey, you are the go-to guy. Like, we're dubbing it to you in the post every time. No one can stop you. You get to the NBA, and it's like, yeah, you need to learn to shoot threes, or you're not gonna have a job. And we
Yeah.
only want you to shoot those, and don't dribble the ball ever.
like think about what they would have had like Tayshaun Prince doing, like if he came into the league. He
God.
probably would have been one of these guys.
Yep, 100%, 100%. He'd be Mikal Bridges.
It's crazy. All right, the last one is the Clippers. So another career high in
Boo!
points. Patrick Beverly, what's the most you think?
No, I think he 31. He's dropped.
It's in between both. He has 26.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that sounds right. That nigga's a bum. Jesus Christ. That's a player who absolutely 100%.
He sold rock.
He
Somebody
sold
pulled
drugs
up
to
these
like
stats with like him guarding Devin Booker, and Devin Booker's not shooting well. Like,
Devin Booker has a broken nose.
in the game, I was like,
He
damn.
broke that nigga's nose off his face. Yeah, of course he's not shooting good.
Not in the
against
box
him.
score. I don't know. It just says he's not shooting well.
Sure.
All right, last one. Another Clippers player. What's the most steals DeMarcus Cousins has in one game?
5.
It's 7. That's the fuck you know that. That's crazy.
Nah, that's my guy.
All right, damn, that's a good one for the start, y'all.
Bitch, he made
Oh,
it. That
wow.
was all right. That was all right.
Yeah, let's see. I don't have anything. Do I have? I'm gonna look at what I had.
Antonio sent us his Fix My Life shit. I don't really want to read them though because I don't have any
I want
context
to
to
hear
how
him
he made
talk
it.
about him and explain him.
Yeah. He can't connect to the hotspot on his phone. God damn, bitch.
He getting triple German suplex right now for fucking up his car.
All right, y'all. So y'all everybody caught up on Loki?
Yes, yeah, we can touch that real quick. Yes.
Y'all can talk about it. Honestly, I watched the first 2 episodes and I'm kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
y'all-
third
Even at
episode
the end
was
of
good.
episode 2, though, you weren't like, "Damn, I gotta go see what happens next."
no, I just what was it? Because it comes out on Wednesday. I think. Well, I was. When did I watch?
No.
two?
Don't try to give us no excuse. Just say you didn't watch it, nigga.
No, I'm trying to think like why I just haven't watched episode 3 yet. Because like honestly, it is. It's not like I'm waiting every week to watch it. I'm not locked in, fully grasped me yet. Like Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I hear you.
Falcon and Winter Soldier was that shit. I don't care what nobody said.
They
That shit was
embraced you.
Was it mostly that shit because of Anthony Mackie?
fire. Nah, I do like Bucky though. I think Bucky's.
Nah, Loki's fuck about like the Thor Loki storyline much. That's just tight though. I like how it's playing with the different time elements and stuff. And now there's a girl Loki or Sylvie, whatever she's calling herself, finessing him, using different powers and shit. He's trying to learn from her. It's pretty tight. And then the like hiding in apocalypses and shit. Like that's how she's moving around in time without getting found. Is like, yeah, I can do whatever I want if everybody's about to die. This shit don't affect me at all. I think it's a dope storyline. And it's again has me hyped for how they're gonna use this multiverse shit. Like if other people are gonna figure out how to like do that. Thanos is somewhere hiding in an apocalypse somewhere or something like that.
Yeah, and then I mean they keep on just like doing more and more crazy. It's getting
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. And I'm sure they're gonna find more Lokis at some point. Like they keep jumping around like this. They're gonna keep running into different versions of them.
I'm just like if the Loki from another universe like it is not necessarily Loki anymore, like it's Sylvie, which is another Norse demigod, like does that mean like the other heroes like there might be like is this how they're gonna work in like like what is that called? Ironheart, that's female Thor, like that, another name?
I feel like that might be. Yeah, like if Loki's a woman in this, I could see Thor like her sister Thor or Ironheart or whatever. Like yeah, that seems like the perfect way to work. I like it though.
Someone's gonna pop up. I kept on thinking that someone's gonna pop up in this one, like an Avenger or something.
Yeah,
like that
on
planet
that
was
planet.
all purple, so I was like, "Oh, this is like where Chris Pratt was like dancing around and he found the gems. Got to be the same planet." Whenever they go to a purple.
And I know Tom Hiddleston said like, keep an eye on the show after like episode 4 and beyond. It takes like a completely different spin, so we could start seeing that different type of like them really playing with the different characters and shit like that.
Some spoilers. Ooh,
Yeah, that could be cap on his part. You know how the niggas like to lie, but
Did it say how many episodes it's getting?
6.
Probably.
Damn, that's it?
Yeah. I think most
That's all
of
these
their
things
shows are
are.
6 to 8. Yeah, and they said this
These
one's
shows
6.
like look hell like
They probably are. How many episodes?
They look hell expensive.
I swear they had double digits.
No,
Fuck,
none
they
of
had-
these shows have had double digits.
WandaVision had more than 6. I can look right
6 or
now.
8. Like that's the other end.
All right, let's look. All right, you say 6. Who says what?
Yeah, I think it was 6. I think like Mandalorian had 8 on its second. Like none of these shows that they made have went longer than.
Game of Thrones. Fuck.
Man, fuck that show, bro.
Fuck like the last.
Yeah, WandaVision had 9 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's hella more.
So they had 9. Winter Soldier only got 6. I wonder why.
And honestly, cause if we keep it real, WandaVision should have had 6. The first 3 episodes.
If it
of
wasn't for
WandaVision
them,
was like
they were
in.
trying something. And if
That shit was boring until the end of the episode.
Yep, they for sure could have gotten rid of 3 episodes. The first episode is like, hey, we're on a sit what I'm watching right now.
I will say it was boring for me too until like I started like watching shit. It got really like exciting.
Yeah.
Nerd.
But
No, it's hella tight to get it because there's people that know so much. Like you guys are the 2 that I go to for like my comic book shit, and they're like geniuses.
It is far
Yeah.
past the shit that I know now.
You mean to tell me you didn't freeze frame at 30 minutes and 12 seconds and see in the background that there was a white woman holding a black baby, and that meant that? Like, oh, bro, what?
Like, oh,
kind of shit?
no, that's her. That's
Yep.
This is Agatha. I'm telling you right now.
How did you guys
episode 2 is
not
Agatha.
know? I've known this whole time. That should be having me embarrassed.
People be
I'm
knowing
like,
that
all
shit.
right, let's see if it's Agatha.
I don't see how people that retain all that. Like, they read all those comics and they just know all
That's
that.
the thing.
It's insane.
I can hear
I'm
some of
just
this shit.
glad
Like,
they
okay,
exist. because all I got to do is type in the episode, 10 minutes breaking all this shit down, helping me understand shit.
You know it's canon because I read the 4th edition of the Demi. Like what? No, that's crazy.
No, I read that.
Nah, but they definitely seem to be getting better with these shows. Like WandaVision definitely got off to a rough start. I feel like Falcon and Winter Soldier was really good, and I think Loki's been good throughout. I really like how they're setting this shit up.
It wasn't even. I wouldn't even say WandaVision was rough. The shit was just like, it was so hard to figure out like what the hell I'm looking at. Like, why am I looking at it?
But and by the end, it was like, okay, makes perfect sense.
Yeah, like this is like just projection from her.
I was just like, damn, I kind of don't care about this at all. And I've watched like 4 episodes of this. It's kind of boring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's picking up. It's in color now.
Yeah, maybe it's just black and white shows. Maybe
she's going through wild ass trauma and just projecting on a child. And maybe it needs to be an episode, but hey, makes sense now.
It's crazy.
Are they dropping any other shows this year? Because I think Miss Marvel is the next one. That's what the stretch is.
Yeah, but I think Black Widow's gonna. I think there's another movie that comes out. The Black Widow movie comes out on the 9th of July, and then I think there's another. The Eternals is next year, or is that this year?
I think the real Avengers movie came out this year.
That's October, November, right?
Yeah, so I think the Eternals is gonna come out before they do another show. I'm sure.
Nah. Yeah, the Avengers movie came out today, bro.
What?
Say what?
The next Avengers movie.
The next Avenger movie.
F9, baby.
All right,
bitch. Yeah. I was like, nigga, am I high?
Talk to me.
No, I was thinking, like, what the fuck is he talking about? What am I missing?
I'm in there tomorrow, bro. I'm about to see Vin Diesel hit John Cena with a crowbar.
If he doesn't hit him, it's a good movie.
The Rock's been in here for 15 years, just being comedic relief, funny black guy in the corner, or not, Tyrese. I'm like, yeah,
bro. Even in the commercial, people were crying. He looked like he dead, and he just walk out like, "Oh, you are crazy."
Are you listening?
I want to, but at the same time, if they got home release, I'm gonna do home release.
I don't think it did.
This kind of is one of those.
Folks are popping in the theaters. Just put your mask on for a couple hours. You'll be straight.
I don't wear masks no more.
Wearing a mask.
So Blake's an anti-masker. That's crazy.
No, I had to wear a mask. I did the responsible thing and got a vaccine. I'm not a fucking fool. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about people not getting vaccines and how stupid that is? Can we use our platform for responsible?
Yeah, go ahead. I got my. Hey, I'm all for the vaccine. I got.
No, I'm here for all y'all. Everybody on this vaccine is. I mean, everyone on this podcast is vaccinated. I'm very proud of y'all. I'm just saying how stupid it is.
I got PTSD, bro.
That we went through a fucking year plus of being like locked down in the house, like markets fucked up, people not knowing like what's gonna happen to them, massive unemployment. The government having to send money to people that didn't send enough, people still losing their houses and shit, people getting evicted today because of a virus that is still here, and people are still acting like this shit is a game and not getting vaccinated when the shit is available like fucking everywhere. Like if you go to Foot Action and be like, hey man, you buy your forces, you get vaccine today with the forces, man. What's up? Like the shit is everywhere now, and like you have to actively not do it. It's not like it's I don't know. There was a point where it was hard to get them. It's not now. Like it's
no, yeah. They do walk-ins now, Safeways and shit.
People doing the like, I haven't gotten it yet, or I'll get it eventually. You're not getting it. Like there's no reason to not have it.
And now there are other variants present in the U.S. that are more dangerous than the ones before, and are affecting more people than the ones before, and affecting them harsher than the ones before. And if you're vaccinated with, I think, either the Pfizer or the one that starts with the M, with the Moderna, 90% effective against the new variants. The other one is like 67%. So you're still way better off than if you don't have it.
Yeah.
And people are still like, man, I don't know, bro. Like, are just flat out saying that they're not getting this shit. It's just dumb. Like,
I think it really just speaks to like the last 5-6 years in this country have just been like a lot of misinformation about everything. Like we've seen it with like that presidential run where it's like somebody just says something and people run with it, and we got so ingrained in that like people will send you an article or like tell you to do your own research and then send you somebody else that didn't do their own research telling you why you shouldn't get the vaccine, or they'll try to like make a correlation between like, well, they're giving you a free vaccine, why aren't they curing cancer for free? Like making these like false equivalencies that don't make any sense and using that as their excuse.
what the hell's going on? Like where like I don't know, like just people feel like they have to be smarter than whatever the fucking thing that is in front of them. It's like, except the other people that spent more time on this thing and put in tons of fucking work and tests to make sure that it's good. But you feel like you know more just because like you saw 2 videos or some shit like that. Like,
yeah,
this is stupid, dude. Like,
and that's
like, if you're 16 or lower, if you can't get the shit, and like I told y'all earlier in the week, like that's personal to me because like I have a very young daughter who's asleep in the other room, who goes to daycare where they had multiple fucking outbreaks and she can't do anything to protect herself. So it's like people that are just willingly walking around here, going to the same grocery stores as me, and all this other shit that are just choosing not to get it, like pisses me the fuck off, like to no end. Because
and making it a point to really like lie about it, or because like we've kind of removed all the barriers to get in. We tell people that they still need to wear a mask. There's a sign that says you need to wear a mask, but I think today 1 in like 3 or 4 people that would come in don't have their mask on, and you ask them to put one on. It's like, well, I'm vaccinated, or well, do I have to, or oh, this isn't like we're acting like the shit was a minor inconvenience when I can't imagine how getting COVID would have been. Like, okay,
Bro.
you're vaccinated, but yo, just tough. We've been doing this shit for a year and a half. Wear a mask because you don't know what the nigga next to you or me or whoever. Like the whole time I'm thinking like, you know, I got asthma. I'm a big nigga. Like if I get COVID, it's gonna affect me different than it's gonna affect the person in my gym. So like, you don't gotta feel like, oh, I don't need to wear a mask because I'm not susceptible. I'm not worried about you. Like
for real.
People are just being very like self-centered about all of this, and like now that our government has said, yeah, if you're vaccinated, you don't need to, even though they kind of keep going back and forth on that, which is just feeding that power of like, see, they don't even know what
they don't know. Yeah, they don't know. It's like, well, no, maybe they're changing what they're saying based on the information they're getting back.
Based on
maybe they're doing the responsible thing, and it's not just a binary answer that the chances it was right then, it's right forever. Like, no, that's not how fucking science work. You change when it's stupid.
And
like,
it might be a dumb analogy, but you can really look at so many different facets of our life and see that people were being trained for that. Like, if I tell you that somebody is bad at basketball today and they're good at basketball tomorrow, if they had a good game, my opinion changed when I got new information. And they're like, no, you said he was
bad then. It's it.
You can't ever say it. I had a lady, I'm fixing her computer today, and she's like, I've had this many computers and I've never had this problem before, and da-da-da-da-da, so this is what the problem is. It's like, bitch, I work with 80 computers a day, every single day, and I know exactly what the problem is right now. But because you've like kind of sort of been out here before, you got the answer. So I think we just have a lot of people who think they're smarter than they should be, or they have a podcast they listen to that thinks they're smarter. So it's like, yeah, do your own research because Pastor such and such told me that the vaccine is bad. It's like,
people don't know how to do research. Like you type in people like that don't want the vaccine are like typing in what's going to happen to me if I get the vaccine, or like what bad things happen from the vaccine. Like rather than just like go to like the CDC website or Pfizer's website or anybody's website and like read about like what they're talking about. And even then, like you don't like most people don't know. You're not going to know like what the scientific documents are talking about. You don't know what the fuck mRNA is. Like so
somebody sent us a Twitter link about like this number of people getting sick under this age, and it was like
even that, bro. Like
13 people got sick out of 5 million people vaccinated. What am I supposed to be like scared of that?
No, and yeah, with like the Pfizer one, it's like they have how many million people they've had vaccinated, but it's like it's in the hundreds or something like that for how many people have had like this thing with the heart thing. And like if I told you like if you slap this button right here in front of me, and there's a 407 million chance that you're gonna lose an entire arm, but you get $1,000 if you slap the button. You're gonna slap the button.
Probably slapping the button.
That's such a small number. Yeah. Like,
and I was like, see what's up, and it's like, okay, I did a very minimal amount of like, oh, okay, how did they get it done so quick? Oh, they were already kind of working on something like this before because everybody in the scientific community saw this shit coming. So it only took a couple tweaks. Of like what we knew. Like, okay, cool. Like, oh, that makes sense to me. Cool, I'll go ahead and get it. And it's been 2 months. I haven't gotten the superpowers I was promised, but I also haven't grown an extra arm.
That was December 21st, something like that.
I don't got 5G. It's not better on my phone. I can't make shit stick to my arm. Like, I feel perfectly fine. I haven't had any side effects. I do think my allergy medicine doesn't work as well anymore, but shit happens. Other than that, like, yeah, it's goofy for people to think that they're outsmarting whatever. But those people also think
thousands of scientists.
COVID was a bioweapon sent to us by China.
And even if it was, it's still here.
And then, okay, and America got a cure for it. I'm not going to, I believe both of those but I'm not gonna do either. So hopefully I don't die. What? Okay.
It's cognitive dissonance. Like the I need to put the problem somewhere else so that I don't have to do it. It's just stupid, and you're only risking the life of yourself and your loved ones. Like, it's just stupid.
It is. It is. Oh, I can't wait to be back outside. Don't want to do anything to get back outside.
They're going to be back outside, right
They
next
will
to
be
all of
back
us,
outside.
letting
They
that
will be
shit
back outside.
mutate, and then we're gonna have a variant where these vaccines, and now we're all fucked.
The Roaring 20s is about to be the Roaring 2022, and by 2023, we're about to be back in the crib.
Climate change is gonna be an issue because we ain't gonna last long enough to see it.
Climate change is a perfect example of motherfuckers being dumb. Nigga, it's gonna be 111 in Tacoma this weekend. That is not normal.
Y'all going dummy.
What the
dummy.
fuck is happening?
I was watching. I think it was was it this week? No, it was earlier this week. Yeah, when the Mariners were playing the Rockies, and obviously like it's 3 hours ahead of behind us, so it's always brighter there than it is here when I'm watching it. But I was like, damn, it looks really warm. it looks like late July in this broadcast. Like,
I got back from Mexico a couple weeks, and I was like, man, it's cold. It's 65. Literally 3 days later, it was like 84, 84, 88. Like, yo, where the fuck did this come from? And this weekend, we're supposed to have like record high temps. I was talking to my wife about it earlier. Like, I can remember growing up, like, oh, it's going to be 100 degrees once this summer. That nigga, it's the summer just started 3 days ago, technically, and we're about to have 3 100-day degrees in a row. That does not happen here. It's June.
Do you have AC in your apartment?
Fuck no.
Damn, so that's still like a thing up there where like most places don't have it? Like, it's not starting to get...
I don't know. No. Do something. It's not even like throughout. It's like you can pay extra to know that other country or other states just like AC in an apartment complex or an apartment building is just the regular.
Yeah,
like we really broke as fuck.
You're like 2 states too far north.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna change probably over the next 10 years. I'd say it probably becomes like standard. And like
it's gonna have to.
Yeah.
That being said, get fucking vaccinated, bro. I'm trying to be outside seeing bitches shake some ass in sundresses this summer, and we can't do that if y'all growing extra arms because
I'm just trying to see things go back to normal in a safe way because like I said, like people under 16 cannot get vaccinated right now, but they are susceptible.
Yep.
Stop fucking things up for our future. Like there's already enough hurdles in their way, so please just
people acting like them waiting. Companies see that like 60% of people are vaccinated. It's back to normal. Like they don't give
all
a
these
fuck about
ballparks,
us or
stadiums, and shit. NFL season, the stadiums are coming back full. Like I think
So
they said like the state of Louisiana, like they had like 35% vaccination rate. But New Orleans is a little bit better, like 65%. But the Superdome's back 100% next season.
Yeah. So you're gonna be around. If that shit can fit 80,000,
you better hope we suck. For the hell of that parish.
Somebody gonna travel down there for a game unvaccinated, get COVID, and hop right back on a plane. That's why the Delta variant is called that because a motherfucker was trying to travel around, think it's just cute, and they got on the plane. It's like, we got a whole plane full of people.
They was eating the Biscoff like.
That's nasty. That's nasty. Oh man, get vaccinated.
What are you? You want to talk about Ratchet and Clank a little bit? Just pass some time, just fill this out.
I have not played it at all. I've been on Mass Effect still, bro.
I've been playing it. We can talk about it a little bit, Blake. What do you think so far? Oh yeah, you don't like those games, so
I want to hear. I want to hear you
just a newer upgrade of a Ratchet and Clank game. Like I like it. Like it. Obviously, this is the newest one for the PS5, so it looks crazy. It looks like a Pixar movie. And I do like how I just kind of got to the part where it's more like open world, and it seems like they got like more collectible stuff. But it seems like the collectibles in the games like help you get like in-game items to like that helps with your character and progression for the game. Like the big gold bolts, and then like the armor pieces that give you certain stat boosts when you equip them. And I like how you can change like the color for your cosmetic items, but. That's pretty good, and I do like how if you upgrade like a weapon, you get the progression for the weapons by using them carries over when you switch to the other Lombax chick. I forget her name, but what the hell is her name?
Okay,
yeah, but it's good so far. I like it.
I have a question.
What?
So you might have encountered this in older Ratchet and Clank games too. I don't know because I haven't played those. to that extent. But so I know like the weapon wheel. There's only a certain amount of slots, right? But obviously, like one of the things with the games, like there's a ton of weapons. So like at a certain point, like when that gets filled up, is that like all the weapons in the game, or like are you like putting weapons away to like fill up the wheel and then you go back to get?
Nah, they're just
Once it
always
fills up, it's all
available.
the
Those are all the weapons available. And then like so if you
It
hold
adds more
triangle,
slots then.
so you know how like you hold triangle, you pull the weapon wheel, and then like so you highlight which weapon you want, then you can like you can put it on your quick equip, like left, right, up, down on the D-pad if you want to like use those. But yeah, no, you always once you get a new weapon, it's just always in your weapon wheel for sure. But there is like a special slot for like if you collect all these some in-game item, like she'll make you like a special weapon. That'll probably go in the weapon.
Oh yeah, it's probably like platinum.
Yeah, probably like a platinum thing. But no, yeah, I like it so far. I've always liked those games though. I thought I'd grow out of those honestly, but I'm surprised how much I still like.
I feel like it helps with that game looking as good as it does. Like this is one of the first PS5 games that we got. With, like taking like control of that controller, actually looks good. All that.
Yeah, like they use that haptic feedback shit really good with the weapons. I'm like, oh shit, this is kind of dope. Man. I don't like that haptic feedback shit on 2K. That shit's annoying.
I feel like I have like when I start playing a game, I want to beat the game before I can move on to something else. I try to play Ratchet, and it's like I got another planet to explore on Mass Effect, bro. I gotta get about this shit, man. Even though I beat that shit fucking 20 times already.
That was like one of my favorite little music that I would play like when you're mining.
That shit just be stuck in my head randomly because I've listened to it so fucking much.
A vibe.
I've
been playing Chivalry 2. Y'all familiar with? Y'all seen probably Chivalry before, right?
Yeah, I've seen the commercial. I've heard people saying that the new one's really good.
So Chivalry 1 was like the first game that I like bought when I built my first computer because like I had seen like videos on YouTube and I played it for like quite a while and I was having fun. I just moved on. Then I saw the second one was coming out. It was in beta for a long time and then it showed up on the PlayStation Store. I bought it immediately and I've been having like a blast. Like it's so.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that was a PlayStation.
Yeah, it's on there now. Yeah.
Okay.
This is I think the first one ended up on consoles like after like 2 years or something like that. But this one 2 is on consoles at launch and it's cross-platform. At least we know about what. Yeah.
So from what I've seen, like kind of funny.
Right? Nah, it's not like For Honor at all, really, because For Honor is like super structured and not really big battles. How would I have almost like Battlefield, but like not destructive environments, and so like or it's like Overwatch basically, but like 64 player Overwatch.
Oh, got it.
And all melee medieval weapons that you can get like dismembered, your head chopped off. They're similar to For Honor though. There is like a combat system of like when you see your opponent doing a strike, like whether it be like a slash or something like that, there's a certain way you block and all that stuff, but it's not like you're clicking a direction of blocking. You just kind of want to turn to that side. But For Honor is like, I think locked sort of in a box with that, where this is like, it's completely your feints and all that. You end up in plenty of fights where it's like 4-on-1 and shit. There's lots of different classes and weapons like that are like high risk and high reward or whatever. Like you can play like a high damage one or like someone that's like with a spear poking people. You're constantly leveling up and unlocking. It's so much fun. And it's just chaos and fun chaos.
Have you been back on knockouts, either one of you?
Me and Graves were playing about 2-3 days ago. It was kind of killing. It's just like, man, we tried playing, get some of those league matches. You know, they got like for the seasons. None of them motherfuckers don't play in there.
The rank?
Yeah, like the ranked matches. Yeah. Some of those people.
Oh, yeah, we got to try to get on Operation Tango.
Yeah,
Rogue Squadron, virtual fight.
Oh yeah,
I want to find something that we can all play again together. But I'm also waiting for us to move so I have space away from the living room, so I don't have to try to fucking share TV anymore. Hopefully the end of this July.
Operation Tango.
Moving in the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
Part time you gonna be on.
I will not disclose that information on a public forum, sir. Fuck is wrong with you? Yo, you hear what that nigga said about Carl Nash?
You going to 63rd?
I'm never going that far. Never going that far.
Damn. You gotta be on the east side.
Maybe. We looking for some shit with a yard, and you ain't finding that over here. At least not for my budget.
How are you feeling giving up the ocean views, though? You had enough?
I'm fine. Having a dog that if he got to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you got to take an elevator 10 stories down. Not ideal.
Oh, 10 stories? Flex on them one more time.
Not ideal.
Double digits.
Not ideal. Dope heads outside and shit. Nah, I'm trying to get somebody a yard where I can go smoke a blunt butt naked in the middle of the night on the back porch.
I've always had this impression of that part of town that like it's there's just like a bunch of like little shops and like things to like walk around and do stuff like that. Has it been that for you? Have you been able to enjoy that? As like last year like dampened it a bunch or like?
Well, last year definitely dampened it because it was like our first year here. It's like 8-minute walk down to downtown at the most, right by the new McMenamins, all the little bars right over by stadium. There are a bunch of little shops and shit like that over here. Obviously, the stuff downtown is very close. And then the last year, everything was closed. So it was like the only thing I had to go to was the most expensive grocery store in the city. So that's not ideal. So yeah, it kind of took away from it a little bit being stuck here. And then just like we've now just outgrown, like we just need more space. Which we kind of we did that lie to yourself shit where we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna get a 1-bedroom, but it's got a dope view and we'll be minimalists and get as little shit as possible. And then you realize you live with a woman who buys shit every weekend and just fills your space up. So
are you like determined to stay within like the city still? Or are you like cool with like going like south like Puyallup or something?
No, because Mara worried about going out there, but the prices ain't that much better for it to be worth going all the way out there. So yeah, we're probably gonna stay I prefer to stay on the hilltop, obviously, but the east side, like over by the mall, something like that, whatever gets us the most space, most bang for our buck. There's a couple little spots over here. I just don't always fuck with living over here.
Is it are there any like neighborhoods that you would just like refuse to live in at this point, or because you said Hilltop off the jump, so like that's
let's hear.
Is things like changed there? Like you?
No, like I mean things have changed a little bit. Nah, that's just like what the most area I'm most comfortable with. Like I know everything around there, know all the streets, like know all the like a lot of people that live over there, so that's where I go to. I mean the east side is cool. It's one of those like I have spent no time over there. So moving there is like, oh, this is completely different. There's not really anywhere I wouldn't live.
You used to live on the E though, didn't you?
For a year, a very short amount of time, like 1 year. So yeah, there's nowhere I wouldn't live. There's some areas where it's like, is it safe to live? Over by the mall. Over by the mall, shit, a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house for $1,800. That's lit. Oh shit. I got my car broken into here. I'm gonna get broken into here. Yeah. Nah, it's nasty. It's nasty.
I was definitely out like 2 times when they were shooting outside of that old spot.
Dog, it's not great. It's
no townhouse out there.
You're shooting outside? I'm like, wow.
And nobody's getting hit. You don't even hear like nobody reacting. You just hear shooting.
Yeah,
that's like a wild ass neighborhood for all that too, because like it's really not like too much over there. Like it's hella industrial kind of.
Bro, it doesn't make any sense for that to be as bad as it is.
Yeah, it's
like
crazy.
People not from over there will pull over. Like, okay, the mall's here. Like you got Costco, you got the mall, like you got all the fast food strips and shit is over here. You got a nice house
facility right here.
Yeah,
bro, the jail and the police station is right there off of 38th.
Dog, we threw a house party and we watched. We heard somebody get shot. We saw a nigga drive through a roundabout, like put his car into the roundabout within 45 minutes. Like what is happening, dog?
Like within like a 4-block radius, like shit's just hot. Outside of that, it's like business.
Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
I remember somebody was shooting. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna say like 30, 45 minutes, a little longer.
I do remember that. He was like, hey, I'm about to dip. Pop, pop, pop.
I'm gonna hunker down a little bit. Throw another episode.
What's on Netflix?
Watch this Kevin Hart stand up again.
What did Mike Epps say at the minute 30 mark? All right, fuck you niggas, bro. Y'all want to do this this fix my life shit?
We do.
I named it that. You guys want to do it the next episode?
Yeah, let's wait for
it's the same, bro.
Why not?
Yeah, what if something happens between now and then?
Like with what? Like with the people?
Cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've got something semi-special for you guys next week. And we promise it won't be like the Lil Wayne bracket. We're actually going to do it.
Yeah.
Y'all got anything? Oh, new music. We didn't touch new music. I'm tripping. The only new music I was able to listen to today was that Tyler album. That shit was hard. I was not expecting him to be rapping like that, even though he came out the gate talking about getting the MMF going. That shit was tough. Rapping.
Oh, yeah.
I was I was dumb excited when I heard Tyler was back rapping.
No.
No, I enjoyed it. There's like a 4-strong stretch in the middle where he starts singing. Then he got back to rapping and shit was riding again.
Yeah.
So.
The first
and so he's kind of skit heavy in there a little bit too. There's like a stretch of like 8 tracks where it's like skits and singing. I was like,
Nah, the skit where he got his mom talking, the sound or be like that at all.
I hopped around it to see if he started rapping, and it was like, oh, there's no rapping. Skip.
His mom sounded like a crip. She was like, "Yeah, I was beating niggas up for my kid. Yeah, I was beating up teachers, principals, kids."
Whose mom
And
was
she
that
goes,
on Frank Ocean's album talking about the hot link?
I don't know. It might have been his mom,
I feel like that camp. I feel like they'd be using the same people.
maybe. But no, this was Tyler. This sounded like it sounded like it was something like he must have recorded. You just gotta listen to it. That's just funny.
Probably Vince.
Probably Vince Staples. That's a good point.
He dropped a track a couple of days ago.
I saw
That's
the
it.
video or something.
Yeah, the Tyler Logic dropped something too. If anybody cares.
All right, Doja Cat put an album out that I haven't got. We'll be on that tonight. Yo, she be in racial chat room showing feet, but that woman can make some music, bro.
Her music be sounding good.
Her shit be hard.
Yeah, no, it'd be
I
good.
never listened to it.
When
She
she
just
be
like,
rapping, she be rapping. She can sing a little bit. Her shit be hard. It's like she definitely makes it hard to not listen to it.
The only time
Like
I've
much-
heard of music in Paul, like
Oh
8
wow.
hours.
Oh yeah. Nah, dude. She's got some good ass music. I was surprised. I heard that like bitch I'm a cow stuff. I was like, I'm never listening to this. And her music is dope. I like it a
Oh,
lot.
no, I heard the one.
They dropped the deluxe
You ever heard
version of the Juicy J album. That came out. That album was hard.
Whose album?
You know the Juicy J deluxe. Juicy
Oh, I
J.
thought you
album?
said J. Cole. I was like, hold on.
You haven't heard that in Doja Cat? This nigga be avoiding all. You don't fuck with nothing. That's crazy. That's one of the biggest songs in the country.
I
Right now.
listen to rap, man. I just listen. I'm fine with that.
What else? G
Sometimes
Perico
you
dropped
gotta
a
get-
song last night.
I that's the crazy. I don't.
You gotta
Huh?
get that
I have
box.
to
of
what? What'd you say?
sometimes, bro.
You listened to G Perico that dropped last night?
Is that what you were playing? Never mind. Yeah, I think I heard you playing that earlier.
Oh, no. That's why I thought you were all that Mariner shit. I thought you was cripping today.
I think he's just a baseball fan.
I
bro.
was watching the Mariners play, and we just beat the White Sox, and I thought we were going to get fucking smacked this series because they have Yusei Kikuchi looks like a real ass ace, so that's going good.
Hey, shout out to Blake being back out on the tweets, man. Getting the baseball shit popping, getting some engagement.
I
and
don't know
whatnot.
if I'm overdoing it or not, but
No, absolutely
fun.
because that's for sure a field that none of us would be.
I got like one person
Wow.
reply to me, and then it turned out like they were like seemed like they
Yep.
were like a COVID denier. So I was like, oh, okay,
I got that.
we're
I got
not
that.
doing this.
My boy,
I saw that. That
my
was
boy
funny.
from North Carolina is a big NC State fan. So I was like, oh shit, Blake's tweeting about NC State. Like, okay, we'll get a little bit of engagement on that. And then I got the notification that somebody replied, and I'm like, let me go. Oh,
Just left him on red.
I was like, should I take over and start arguing, nigga? Hold up. Bro.
Nah.
Leave it alone. Yeah.
Thought about it for
You know.
a second. It ain't worth it. This person's
All
looking for this.
Yeah, all this COVID is bullshit.
Yeah.
Oops.
Like, I hope you're right, bud.
Yeah, Shakur, don't play no music because you about to get Craig to jump about this chat, bro.
Nah, that was an accident.
I forgot that
Another
was
thing I want to see. As we have y'all been noticing like mixtapes popping up on Apple Music where they're like not rapping over original beats? Have y'all noticed?
Not like, have you been looking for something? No.
Nah, so
Someone
I
did
found
that?
yeah, I'll send them to you guys, but I found a old there's like 2 Joe Budden mixtapes. I've seen no, I know, random as hell. I just be searching random shit. A old Ransom tape on there. 2
What are they
Lloyd
called?
2 Lloyd Bank mixtapes. You know they got the Money in the Banks on there. Just the first 2. Or Money in the Bank and More Money in the Bank. Those are on Apple Music right now.
I don't know those ones.
Yeah, Tonio. Damn, Tonio's gone. He would fucking know. He probably. Oh, bro. Yeah, nah, he know those. And
Somebody putting Tony over a knee right now.
Currency dropped the project today. That shit is hard. It's another like sort of camp one where you
Compilation
got like
album,
all
right?
the Jet Life people on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nah, I
all the
seen
Jet
that. I
Life
need that.
people. I keep thinking he's doing this shit like to start like pushing them, but I don't feel like they're ever gonna get bigger than they are. It's just kind of they just all kind of kick it and do House of Blues.
I feel like Currency can't make anybody bigger because the only people that listen to Currency are Currency stands, and they're probably not here for anybody but Currency.
It's probably that like Tech Nine
Yeah.
type of thing where
Yep.
there's a camp here and it's just you
Yep.
stay in the thing.
It's shit with Tupac. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put my little homies on. Nigga, I'm here to listen to you. I'm skipping the song after you are done rapping.
There's
dude.
people out there writing for the Outlaws right now, probably still.
That's the
They're
thing
probably-
with like, artists when they try
There's
to put
100% somebody out there writing for the
Yeah.
Outlaws. If there's anybody listening to the Outlaws and you're listening to this too, I respect you to the umpteenth degree. I want
Don't
no
shoot
smoke.
us, because I know you
Please
would.
don't look at Blake's hat.
Nah,
in case it's the
yeah.
wrong hat.
If you're listening to the Outlaws like heavy, like right now, you'll shoot somebody. I don't
I'd be
know.
fucking terrified.
Like, yeah, somebody rapping
Big real.
on like
Is
shit.
that an outlaw?
I'm a big Droopy fan, nigga.
Hey, I don't care. I liked I-20. I thought I-20 was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
was on a
fuck with
Ludacris
I-20
album, wasn't he?
pause.
Yeah, he was tough. I liked oh well, he went by Titty Boy back then, but he wasn't bad. I thought Lil Fate was ass though.
When my voice started to get deep, I just knew I sounded like I-20. I don't.
You don't.
Not even close.
Nah.
His voice is 40 octaves deeper. I was like, it's cracking a little bit in me.
Yeah, he was on I Got My Corner on Lockdown. I'm about to hold
Block
it.
Lockdown. Yeah. I thought he was hard.
That shit hard.
I'm trying to think what other rapper.
Did y'all listen to them songs I put in the chat? Did you like Rico Cartel?
No, I need to check that out. I started listening.
I don't even think I've seen that.
No, it was like 2 YouTube videos back to back. He was like one of them talking about. Y'all gotta listen to it because one like he's talking about how he's giving up on young girls and he's all about old bitches now because they have it together. He doesn't have to get a room. Like they already have their shit. Like
Jesus Christ,
it's just funny.
You're a YouTube algorithm.
Well, so that actually because that was it. It was in the new section on Tidal under hip hop, and like so I listened to his whole entire project, and the project's good, but it's like there's just like some songs in there like just comedic, like that one and like the other one. Like he has Big 30 on here, and like they're both rapping and shit. Like it's good, but that song.
Cause the last dude, that Waco Tron dude, like that dude was bad. I like that project.
He wasn't bad at all. I fucked with that.
That was a minute ago. Yeah, I've listened.
Blake be finding the most random. All Star JR, still listening to him. Hella tough. Blake put us on ESTG.
I haven't heard All Star JR in so fucking long.
I don't know if he has any music, but that album.
This is why though, like so, because at my job I can't listen to that many things, that many streaming things. So, like I told y'all, I go on my mixtapes and I just go to the recent section, like the newest things, and I just listen to people. Yeah,
yeah.
So,
you
like,
got all the time.
It's just all while I'm doing work. I'm not just it's not just doing.
Say, bro, I'm not here to judge you.
I'm arguing with people on Reddit at the same time, like so. I'm working hard.
All Star JR and the Cashville All Stars. That's what the click was, right?
No. He's a Detroit guy.
Detroit rapper. He got Babyface Ray on his tape. That was the first time I heard Babyface Ray. Hey, real quick, we don't typically talk about this sport, but Gervonta Davis is fighting tomorrow. I don't know anything about the dude he's fighting. Is he beating him, Blake? I know you big on boxing.
So
I just be watching this shit.
I'm not big on boxing. What happens is the Showtime things pop up in my YouTube feed just like everything else, and I watch them. So I've been watching this one of his. And the guy that he's fighting is so much bigger than him, like extremely bigger than him, and is hella violent. Like it's this Mexican cat out of San Antonio, and he's just been like making people like wild, bloody, hella punches every single fight. Tank got a lot of power. So if he gets in close, he might be able to do his thing. But this is gonna be a challenge.
I'm tapped in. I don't follow, like I'm trying to get into combat sports, so I've been watching most of the events that show up, but I haven't gotten into any of the backstory on people. So it's like, okay, Gervonta Davis is fighting. It's a big one. No, I got to be there for it. I just don't know the nigga he's fighting though. But I'm very excited to watch it now that you say the other man.
Yeah, just go like because they're all free on I think it's either I think it's Showtime. The Showtimes or Stars, whatever. On their YouTube thing, all the like the little fight preview things, they're all free and like they tell you about these fighters, show you their last things. They walk around with them. Just check those out. Lomachenko fights tomorrow too, I believe. And this is his first fight back
on that same card.
No, different. He's on Top Rank, so he fights on ESPN Plus, and that's like not pay-per-view. It's just free. You just have to have ESPN Plus.
I don't, but we gonna stream that bitch regardless. Shout out.
That's right. Yeah, this is first one back from like losing from Teofimo Lopez, and I did watch that one. So he has a lot to prove here because like he was like I think #1 pound.
Yeah. We here for before the year's over. We got an actual boxing segment on here or an actual MMA segment. Because more than one of us.
I can I got enough on MMA. I can definitely come in on that.
I'm catching up. Real quick. So while we were talking, the Blazers officially hired Chauncey Billups.
Oh, good for them.
Cool to see him. Yeah, cool to see him. And then Fernando Tatis is the first player in Padres franchise history to hit 3 home runs in a day.
Really?
The boy is balling. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
He's missed
hit a home run in his first 3 plate appearances in a game. So not in a day, just back to back.
Yeah.
God. Baseball seems like just a sport that doesn't want people to be fly. You know how fucking hyped up I'd be if like I come up, bang, hit you one. I come back, bang, hit you one. I do it a third time. I'm fucking taking my pants off when I run across the bases, bro. Like
It's
I'm not
it's
being
not
humble
that
at
it doesn't
all.
happen. It happens in a different way. Like so, like there's
He just look at you.
yeah, there's different ways to show, but like the bat flip used to be like a wild thing. It's not anymore. Now everybody does
Yeah.
it. But like pitchers, like when they strike somebody out, it's when they turn and like walk away, like that's like their show to showboat thing. But then you have people like Lance Lynn for the White Sox, where like he'll really just be yelling like, "Yeah, motherfucker, yeah!" Like he really gets. He's like this big nasty fat dude. And he'll like, grab his nuts and stuff. Like when he turns around, they do
Oh
it
my
like when.
God.
So they don't do it when they're facing the batter. Though. They turn their back to the batter. It's when they're facing the outfield, and the pitchers get their shit
Pussy.
off. Batters now, like they do all their things. Like I don't know, it's not quite the football level, but it's getting there. Where they got the bat flip, they trot the bases, they come around, they got like their handshake thing with the dude that's on deck. But the Padres, they have it called the swag chain. So when you hit a homer, they put this big ass Padres chain over your neck, and you just wear it until you guys go back in the field. And that shit
That's
is hard.
fucking tough.
So before, I guess like they had something like this, or they either had something like this last season or they started this season. But the thing was, Manny Machado went to the jeweler to get it actually done. So that's the one that they wear in the dugout, but they won't tell people how much it cost or if it's real. But it came from a jeweler, and then I guess the University of Miami baseball team also has one, but theirs is obviously fake, and it's just funny. Like the Padres are like really like balling out the fucking. They're having fun. I don't know like if y'all saw any highlights from like them playing the Dodgers this past week. But it was like the loudest like baseball game like I've ever seen.
It was like the first time they've ever swept them or something like that.
The first time they ever swept them at Petco at their home field.
Okay.
And I don't know if they've ever swept them at Chavez. Yeah, I don't know. It's baseball it's having a good shit is going really well.
I've just been living it vicariously through you. I'm not about to sit down and watch those games, but you always give me good shit.
I ain't watching it.
And then I follow John YouTube. Shout out John Boy Media. They always give you the funny shit. So I saw the Max Scherzer shit on there.
Just get him and Pitching Ninja. They'll probably give you everything vicarious experience. Because John Boy's gonna give you like the player conversation shit. Pitching Ninja will like show you like somebody like basically it's just pictures and some home let you appreciate that side.
Hey, we plug. I accidentally. I hope they hear this and plug us back. Give us a little drop. Get us to 45 viewers. I dare you.
We'll get there. Someone got to have some controversy. Just
if
run out your house.
Shakur will
shoot somebody
or don't.
You wild.
Don't do it because I told you to. Do it because you wanted to.
Hey, one of us goes to jail though. We shout out free that person.
No, it depends who it is.
Someone just has to go viral and then you'd be like, Tyrell Henley, member of the Critically Unfocused podcast.
DDT the woman through a desk for.
I was gonna say DDT the homeless.
When it unplugged all the computers.
Well, that's perfect.
You poured water on all the computers in Mary Bridge and told them to get this brand instead. I almost fucked up right there. I caught myself. It's cool.
Thank God. Before we get out of here, I know I made a couple jokes about it, but Carl Nassib was the first openly gay NFL player to come out this week, and I think that's super dope. I do hope that people keep saying that they hope it's not something that people need to like eventually like need to come out for, and I guess it will get there eventually, but I don't think we're anywhere close to that. So I do just hope that like people feel comfortable coming out in their space and like really owning what you're about and like owning yourself in whatever space you might be in, any type of sport, whatever.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing to 100% like live like your truth and like be yourself and be happy being you like publicly. Like so that's whatever that takes for someone to do that. That's always like congratulatory.
Yeah,
I want to say
imagine.
Couldn't imagine. Bree had asked me like earlier this week when she saw the story, like, do you think like he's going to get shit for it? I was like, be honest, like yeah, like it's probably not going to be easy. It's probably a lot better than it was like 10 years ago, but
for sure.
The NFL locker room and just like the NFL in general and like the fans and stuff like that. This isn't like some super refined place where like everybody the first time someone gets a chance to take a jab at him. So
yeah, and I feel like the level of shit he'll get will be different on a like in his locker room. He won't get the like very childish like
be on the field.
Don't be naked. I don't think it'll be like people will probably say slurs at him on the field, just like they say slurs about others. And I think he'll also have people backing him up. Like, also, like, if your teammate, like, yo, I'm a linebacker, and my DN was just called the F word, like, that's not rocking. And I think that's what will take, like,
Yo, you get Walter Payton Man of the Year for catching the ass whooping for calling Essen?
That would be kind of lit. But keeping it a buck, like if you're a D tackle for the Raiders and you're blocking and you hear somebody call Carl Nass about his name like that, you gotta step up and say something just off the muscle of like, that's
gotta
my
be
boy.
a rumble. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta say something. And if we hear like, why the fuck were the Raiders fighting 16 weeks in a row? Yeah, because this left tackle, this right tackle, like call people out.
Better
Keep
not
people
throw
on
a flag.
Yeah, we're beating his ass just like the NFL try to outlaw literal niggas saying nigga around refs. Like, don't let this shit fly if someone like calls him out his name or nothing like that. And I think
I'm on your ass next.
Yeah, those will be the progressive steps that I want to see people to take. Like, okay, he came out and y'all, I support you and this, that, and the third. Show it. If somebody calls him out his name or do some shit like that, back him up and have his back. That was your boy last year. It's like really living in his truth. So
yeah, God, I can't imagine like what the hell like.
No,
he's about to. Hopefully everything goes well, and we thinking of the worst, and the worst don't happen. But that sounds stressful, dog.
He's a DN, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, the maturity left. You saw the maturity leave. I saw it around both y'all faces.
Tyrell,
thank God we're not on YouTube anymore. Goodness gracious.
Nah.
Bro, it's Tyrell, man. I'm telling you.
Jesus Christ.
Tyrell is stupid.
Yo.
I didn't do shit, bro.
On the baseball, the MLB draft, I believe is the combines right now, but like just wanted to shout out I think the number 4 prospect shortstop from, and I really should have had his name up, but it's this black dude, and I just thought that was cool. So
gang, you didn't have his name up? The fuck is wrong with you? Woo! We'll pause. Yeah, pull his name up. Niggas going top 5 in the MLB draft. Hey, the Negro League is back, bro. It's just the MLB now.
Travell Jackson.
Yeah, shout out to the Mariners for them. Travell Jackson.
Yeah, weak ass jerseys. Them shits was trash.
Are you serious?
Nah,
them shits was hella basic.
That's what they had back then. What is wrong with you? It's Khalil Watson.
I was gonna be my second.
It is.
Nah, them jerseys.
Have you seen old baseball jerseys?
I have.
I've seen better ones too.
No, you haven't. No, y'all haven't.
They were black and white and said Seattle.
That's what they looked like back then. What
I
are y'all
know,
talking
but
about?
I feel like the other Negro League jerseys were better, bro.
No, you saw the FUBU Fat Albert shit that like probably trying to be.
Don't let the FUBU Fat Albert shit be better than the real shit, bro. Figure it out.
That came out way later when they had color printing presses. You're talking about like a barnstorming league that had no fucking money that was like putting shit together like tooth and nail or whatever. And that's when they came up.
I'm gonna go look at all the Negro League jerseys, but I've definitely seen cooler jerseys.
They could have put some spice on that motherfucker, bro.
I got a Baltimore Black Sox starter jacket. That's a Negro League team.
I know a black person.
Wait, what?
Is it full of colors and nice designs?
No, I'm just saying, like
black and white.
No, like it's like maroon and orange and shit and stuff. And it's like the socks on the thing is like black, so it's clean.
You think they had that starter jacket back there? Or you think that's probably like a interpretation?
Nah, I think I had it back then.
When it was cold. Probably a picture of it because it's black and white.
Yeah, our world ain't black and white anymore. If Martin Luther King was still alive today, he'd be like, "Yo, put some color on that bitch."
Is that what he would say?
What would Young Dro say? Put some color on that bitch. Come on.
Maybe you guys are
if they were today.
R.I.P. though. Okay.
Of course, every day.
Who R.I.P.'d?
And shout out to Carl Nassib dude. I hope he has a good season.
Autumn.
Is it Ryan or Carl
I thought
Nassib?
you were gonna say Autumn Falls again.
What, is it Ryan? Nigga, you said it right the first time.
Okay, all right. Because you looked at me, I was like, "Oh shit, did I get the first name wrong?"
Nah, I just was skeptical about what you was gonna say.
You're always probably episode 15 punched out of here.